Welcome to my views on news. Around 48 hours before the start of talks between Tigray regional government and Ethiopian federal government, we are seeing a campaign of intimidation. Some Ethiopian government officials, some persons close to the government are threatening Tigray negotiators who will attend talks on behalf of Tigray, expected to attend talks on behalf of Tigray in South Africa. Secondly, viewers, Eritreans protested today in Gießen, Germany, pro Eritrean government diaspora community members held a protest rally. Hundreds participated. The rally is against other Eritreans. What is happening in Germany? And lastly, EU today adopted a resolution on Ethiopian conflict. What is the resolution about? EU a few hours ago announced to present a resolution for extension of the mandate of UN Inquiry Commission on Ethiopia. After that, EU has adopted the resolution. Firstly, viewers, after around 48 hours, talks are expected to start between Tigray regional government representatives and Ethiopian authorities. Talks will be held in South Africa. Three mediators will oversee the process. Olusegun Obasanjo, secondly, Uhuru Kenyatta, former president of Kenya, thirdly, a former vice president from South Africa. Both parties have almost agreed to be part of the talks, though Tigray did share some concerns. It asked for some clarification from African Union. But Tigray has not rejected the invitation extended by African Union for these talks. Now, before the talks, a campaign is being seen, campaign of intimidation. Some Ethiopian government officials are trying to intimidate Tigray negotiators. It's very unfortunate, by the way, because before talks, people should try to create an atmosphere of peace. That talks should be held in a peaceful environment. But the atmosphere leading to talks is that of intimidation. Daniel Kebre is PM Abiy's advisor. And he has been very vocal, very critical of Tigray People Liberation Front since the start of this conflict. We have seen that on several occasions he used very strong language against Tigray People Liberation Front. Now, when talks are about to start, Ethiopian government has agreed to be part of the talks. Daniel Kebre is threatening Tigray representatives who will attend the talks. He implied that no one can guarantee the safe return of these Tigrayan representatives from South Africa. Their lives could be in danger, he seems to be implying. Secondly, Janal Bacha Dabale spoke. Former ENDF Janal, now Ethiopian ambassador to Kenya. Thirdly, Suleiman Dadefo, serving Ethiopian ambassador to UAE, spoke as well. And fourthly, Eritrean ambassador to Nairobi, Kenya, Ambassador Bijine, also made fun of Tigray's announcement to be part of the talks. So a campaign is being seen that there should be disarming of TPLF, that TPLF is going to surrender. TPLF is going there for face saving. It needs some exit. But government should ensure disarming of TPLF. And they are being threatened as well that their security cannot be ensured. Now, what is the purpose behind this campaign? I think an effort is being made to intimidate Tigray and to stop Tigray from being part of the talks. And this campaign should not stop Tigray from attending the talks. Yes, there are some players who do not want a peaceful solution to the conflict, who want complete elimination of TPLF, which is not going to happen. That is what I have been saying. Only solution is at the table. Talks the solution. So, regional government of Ethiopia, regional government of Tigray should not be discouraged by the statements of Daniel Kebre, Ambassador Bajini of Eritrea, Salman Dadef, and General Bajadavle. If Tigray regional government is intimidated, it could lead to a setback for the upcoming talks. Those who are inviting, they'll ensure security of Tigray delegation as well. The two parties have held meetings in the past too, in Djibouti, in Seychelles. In Djibouti, they met just a few weeks ago. Who gave security to General Sadkan and Gata Choreda a few weeks ago when they arrived in Djibouti? Then they returned to Tigray as well. Security is no issue. These people should be responsible as well. They are ambassadors, they are former generals, advisors to the president. They should also show maturity. Peace will never come in Ethiopia if people keep on preaching hate. Believe me. Yes, TPLF cannot rule Ethiopia again. But TPLF has a right to exist as a political party in Tigray. Issues should be resolved at the table. Such campaign of intimidation will serve no purpose. Secondly, viewers, Eritreans are protesting pro-government. Eritrean diaspora community is protesting in Gießen, Germany. The protest is against other Eritrean groups in Germany. In August, we know that Eritrean consulate tried to organize a festival in Gießen, Germany, but opposition groups attacked the venue. Police intervened. The program was cancelled, and after that we saw a campaign from Eritrean government. Eritrean government talked to German ambassador to Eritrea. Eritrean government pressed the German ambassador that action should be taken against those people who stormed the venue of Eritrean consulate organized program in Gießen, Germany. Since then, Eritrean government has been putting pressure upon German government. Why? Because these festivals organized by Eritrean consulates, embassies abroad matter a lot for Eritrean government. These are a source of funding for Eritrean government. These are a source of collecting 2% mandatory tax as well, and it's a way of keeping the relationship between Eritrean diaspora community and Eritrean government intact. So that is why Eritrean government wants strict action against those who attacked the venue of festival on the 20th of August. That is why this rally is being conducted. A protest rally is being taken out in Gießen, Germany. We have seen this confrontation between pro-government and opposition Eritrean diaspora groups in other countries of Europe as well. In London, there were clashes between Eritrean groups in front of Eritrean embassy there. In Sweden, in the Netherlands, in Denmark, in some other places as well, some other countries, we saw this confrontation. Opposition groups are trying to stop all Eritrean government organized festivals abroad by hook or by crook, by force. They are trying to stop these festivals, which is leading to direct physical confrontation between Eritrean opposition and pro-government groups. So far, this rally is protected, heavily protected. Local police is protecting the rally, and no news of any direct confrontation this time. But this rally is an attempt by Eritrean government to put pressure upon German government that it should take action against the attackers who attacked the venue of festival on the 20th of August. Thirdly, viewers, the EU has adopted a resolution about conflict in northern Ethiopia. EU is condemning Eritrean involvement in this conflict. EU says Eritrea must withdraw its forces from Tigray. Accountability for crimes committed during Tigray conflict must be ensured. Use of hunger as a weapon of war must not be allowed. Accountability for war crimes should be ensured, and unfettered access to Tigray and other areas of conflict must also be ensured, and the parties under the auspices of African Union should agree on cessation of hostilities and negotiated ceasefire. In coming days, EU is going to submit a resolution at UN Human Rights Council where EU countries want extension in the mandate of UN Inquiry Commission of Ethiopia, which is investigating human rights abuses committed during a Tigray conflict. Thank you for watching.